Hello everyone, Atou here.
Hello everyone, right here, since we're talking with hellos today.
I've always said that.
I haven't noticed you removing the H.
You never noticed till now.
No.
Okay then. And welcome back to the world of Final Fantasy. Now then, you say you don't recognize this forest at all. In fact, you compared it to the forest from Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah.
When I came here, I thought, oh cool, this is that forest from Final Fantasy 10. Remember when you had to travel through the treetops?
I remember a forest that was blue where you traveled through the branches.
I forgot it was blue.
I remember that there is an early forest, but you stay on the ground and fight the Achus, whatever those weird plants are called. I don't know.
I forgot about that forest. Anyways, we're gonna head on back home because I think the thing is going to thing.
Sure.
And this is going to not thing.
Why the white background? Huh?
My senses are telling me some kind of door has appeared in Ninewood Hills.
Fancy.
What's this thing?
It sure looks like a door, but does it even go anywhere?
Hello? Let's check it out.
What? Hey!
I see the door is weak. Because he challenged it.
What?
Where are we now?
Hello, person I haven't seen before. Also, giant clock. Is that a window? Is that part of the clock behind it? Or is it on
Did she
it?
face through that table?
Maybe.
What an unusual surprise. Who are you? And where are we?
My name is... Huh? It was right there on the tip of my tongue. Use it or lose it, I suppose. Oh, but this is my tea room. So who are you? Will you join me for tea?
Well, you might say that we're sort of passing through. But I'm Lon, and this is...
It's Rain. And my brother and I are from Ninewood Hills.
Lon and Rain from Ninewood Hills. Of course! I had a dream about this. I saw the two of you come here. Today's the day.
Huh?
Right. I think I might know why you've come here. Shall we get started?
Sorry, come again? You know what me and Rain are doing here, even though we don't have the slightest clue?
Mm-hmm. You're keepers looking for new mirages. You've come to touch the souls of your friends, their past, present, and future, to step into their shoes and fight when mirages threaten them and they need you most, to sway them towards success. Correct?
I don't know.
Whoa, dude. That was a lot of words. Hey, Rain, you follow that?
Nope. I'm officially lost.
So, whose soul will you touch?
Intervention quests. Intervention quests are special quests you can access from the girl who forgot her name's tea room. During these quests, you will reach out to the souls of friends and help them in their hour of need. Whether that hour falls in the past, present, or future. In addition to meeting new mirages, you will receive rewards for completing the quest. It's just like referring to that person as like the girl who forgot her name. It just reminded me of this like a playthrough I was doing with Suyoi to where like that girl who looks like Wednesday Addams.
That went up just yesterday, and I was like, oh, really? And then I was like, now I'm not sure if you're showing Wednesday Addams as an example or the assassin. I had to figure it was the latter because it would make less sense to do it the other way.
I was showing the assassin.
Yeah.
Like some background information about that episode was that I wanted to throw up a picture of Wednesday Addams as drawn by the great artist Shadman. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I couldn't find one that could really exemplify like Wednesday Addams, like in his style, presented it to where it was like, oh, okay, yeah, you can see it. But I just couldn't, so I just had to settle with just throwing up.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
It was an apt enough description, really, though. The Warrior of Light's champion medal has been unlocked. You can purchase it from the girl who forgot her name. What was her name, though? Oh, well, I guess we're in the same boat. After all, I am the Warrior of Light. The man without a name. Somebody please help me.
Oh, save the game.
They ask what's in the name. I say a soul, damn it. Like he's just got a real problem with it.
Right. So, anyways, this girl, the girl.
Sorry. It's like, if you couldn't tell I'm having an identity crisis, please just ignore me for now. Not sure it's a very good impression, but I'm trying. Anywho, what about her? Talk to her.
Okay, so I would like this girl. It's just I cannot get over her face.
You mean how there's nothing happening?
No, it's just that like no, talk to her.
Now?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm taking a break now.
No. Oh, okay.
What now?
Huh?
Yeah, she'll just say stuff, and it's like it'll zoom in closer on her face. It's just, whenever I get a good look at her face, something just like rubs me the wrong way to her. I think she somehow has hit the uncanny valley for me. Like, she's too realistic and yet too anime at the same time in the face.
I was trying to figure out why does she look kind of different than anybody else I've seen. I couldn't quite pinpoint it, but that's it. She's in a mid-range.
Like, do you get the same feeling from looking at her face too?
It doesn't feel weird. I just thought, why does she look different? She shouldn't, but she does, and I couldn't figure out. That's it. She's in the mid-range of...
Yeah. And for me, it was the face.
Yeah.
It was just something about the face. It was like, why, Uncanny Valley? Why have you trapped my foot?
What? Why your foot? I don't... What's...
Well, I haven't fallen into it to where it's like, oh god, I can't look at this character. It's just trapped my foot to where it's like, it's like, put a bag over it.
So far for me, the problem is that she didn't seem to be emoting, despite that she sounded like she was trying to. And if she's not supposed to be, then that's a failure of the voice actor and the voice director.
Just, take all this as part of the character. It's just that face. But, anyways, so, you can trade in Arma Gems. Like, those were the things you were collecting. You know, things that collect enough of them and something good may happen.
Hey, what are these Armagem things?
You found some Arma Gems?
We're not exactly sure what they're for, but we did turn up a few.
That's good. They have great value here. You can think of those gems as a kind of token.
Token?
Yes. In order to touch another's soul, or to tamper with time, first, you must offer compensation. Hence the Arma Gems. Tokens you can pay in recompense.
Oh, so the more we find, the more stuff we can do here.
Right.
But isn't that kind of dodging the question? Okay, they're tokens, but where do they come from?
You needn't wonder about every little thing.
Huh?
The world has some secrets. You're simply better off not knowing.
Okay.
I just rather like to as a bluntly, you don't talk about the game mechanics. We'll give you just a barely glossing thing that will reference them, but never actually discuss them.
And this is apparently what they look like, because I hadn't thought about it.
Arma Gems. Arma Gems can be surprisingly tricky to track down, but they're worth the effort, because the girl who forgot her name can use them to unlock some very special quests. Speak to her on the other side of the door in Ninewood Hills.
Oops.
Between the quests and champion medals, you'll have plenty of reasons to burn through your Arma Gem supply. So where do you get more? Here's a little tip. Arma Gems are easier to find in special places. Good luck.
What kind of special places?
Yeah, I thought they were talking about like these hidden dungeon rooms in areas. Like, remember how at the end of the last dungeon, like you continued on and you found the black chocobo?
Yeah.
I thought it meant finding special places like that. But no, I was wrong. Apparently the way that you get Arma Gems is that continue the story, fight boss battles, and like they'll drop something for you. And also there are these special in-game dungeons that only unlock after you beat the game. So where like you go into them and like you'll fight enemies and they'll drop them. Oh right, and remember how I told you that there's like online fighting with your monsters that you can do at the Coliseum? Yeah, participate in that and win, and you'll get Arma Gems as rewards.
I see. It's like gaining a humanity in Dark Souls 2.
But yeah, those are the only 3 places that you can get Arma Gems.
Stop giving me that blank stare. Why didn't they animate your eyes to move? Rain, why didn't they animate her eyes to move?
But she just blinked them.
Yeah, she blinked them, but her eyes themselves aren't moving in any kind of way. Unlike our heroes here, who have eyes that can move and show emotion. I'm going to walk over this clock. I feel like I'm in a not Dark Souls, in a Kingdom Hearts place now. Oh, I can't move over there. It's not getting closer.
There's been all kinds of Kingdom Hearts 5s throughout this
Well, I
game.
mean, this one has the most of it for, like, we're in a void with some weird stuff, like the stained glass window platform in every game.
Yeah. With how this stuff is set up, it would not surprise me at all if this girl appeared in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Considering, like, how this is, like, set up and things like that. Okay. So, anyways, now that,
A letter to the Thane of Saronia from Princess Sarah.
but now that you have talked about, why are you not there?
What?
Intervention quests,
Yeah, Armor Gems.
origins, and that's weird.
Should I talk to her about doing the quests now? Oh, wait, there's something else in the tip jar. I thought I hit them all. Damn it. It always scrolls faster than I think it does. Somewhere, support ability sizzles. Yeah, I barely learned about that, and that was it.
Right. Sizzle, stroll.
Should I have talked to her, see about the questing?
Hello. What now?
Trade in armor gems.
Which champion would you like to awaken?
That one?
Okay, so don't trade in like any gems for that.
What now?
Intervene?
They leave.
Oh.
See you soon?
No.
But yeah, go no, don't leave. Just like open the menu.
Uh,
Wow, it's just not gonna allow you to do it until okay, fine. To find out what an intervention is.
Welcome to the rift between dreams and time.
okay, yeah, it's totally
What
Kingdom
now?
Hearts stuff.
Oh, okay. So it's certainly not the city that stands between fantasy and dream. We aren't in Ginsokyo.
What?
You know, remember
Whose
that's like
soul will you touch?
the tagline for Ginsokyo, the place that stands on the border between between dream and fantasy.
Go forgot her name. Warrior of Light. Oh, wait, this is helping him. It's just not having to go to the menu to do the other thing. Warrior of Light patrols the streets of Cornelia, keeping good citizens safe. In other words, just another day on the job, but it looks like today is going to be interesting. For he spots a suspicious figure on the castle walls. Ha ha ha! It's Garland. It's Garland. He's gonna knock us down, man. Watch out. He's gonna put a man appeal, and then we'll be knocked down. Should I not be doing this?
Yeah, go for it. It's like the only thing you do, apparently.
And it's only after you pay the price. It's like, oh, well, by the way, the required level is 20. It's like,
Yeah.
shit. I'm only level 8.
I never believed it to be more than a legend. A bedtime story someone concocted to fill the dreams of children. But the warriors of light are real. One lives in me. Shocking, and yet this part of me has stirred before. I must be more tired than I thought. Far too much excitement all at once.
Well, I guess it's not Garland. Now it's officially lame.
You won't find her. After all, she likes spending time with her subjects. You were mistaken to search here.
It's actually a funny situation of that I've seen now.
How did we get ourselves dragged into battle?
From this room, you can take control of your friends' destinies and redirect the course of their lives by fighting their most crucial battles.
So it's like we're helping them in secret?
You can think of it.
Dang it, I just wanted to scan them for real quick.
Well, don't.
Well, fine. Once per battle. Did I not catch one of these yet?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think so.
Yeah, it says imprisoned to 0. I caught the red one.
Okay, you haven't
so
got one of these yet.
I could try catching one of these then.
Like that? Hey, get ready.
Okay. You can think of it like that. Get ready. It's all I missed. Let's attack this
Right.
guy.
So,
See how you like this.
yeah, these situations were different from what I imagined. I was like, you can help your friends like with their greatest battles, either the past, present, or future. And like here, it's just basically it's more story thrown in. That well, yeah, Lon and Rain aren't there, but you know they're still doing stuff.
Yeah.
So this is like an excuse to pay the voice actors, I guess, for like, or see like what your friends are up to and things like that.
These guys are a lot more stronger than I was expecting.
You know, give them all due seriousness. Hit them with weaknesses and whatnot.
What are your goblin friends weak against again? Water, ground, light. No, wait, not ground. I misread that. Either way, I need to start hitting them with water. I was going to try to capture one of them.
Why not? All you gotta do is just leave one alive, don't you?
Exactly. I was just saying, like, I was gonna capture one of them, but I need to start killing some of them, like, because they'll die. But the big boss man isn't. He's such a jerk, not dying like that. Ugh. I'll just keep hitting him with, oops, keep hitting him with fire, though. I mean, it's doubled, so that's pretty good. It's better than nothing. So I was trying to figure out why does this system seem kind of familiar, and I realized it's reminding me of how Bravely Default looks when you do the combat. Because you set them into fast forward mode, and it basically moves at the same pace at the same angle the whole time until you do special moves. Of course, they don't get as close angled as it does on here.
Shouldn't you care?
I probably should. I am dead, aren't I?
Not done yet.
You know, I just thought about something that I think I misunderstood earlier. I was like, big stack right and big stack left, and I just realized, wait, their names are Rain and Lon. And they are on the left and right, coincidentally, if you're facing from their back toward them. So, I mean, hey, it's kind of accurate, maybe.
Didn't notice that.
It just comes from my own ineptitude.
But-
Alright, gotta cure her.
So, like, as I was saying, like, okay, so what this does is, like, it allows you to go through events in, like, I don't know, these side characters' lives.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, that's neat. It's not what I thought it was going to be, which were, like, I'm not quite sure how I would feel if that even really was the case. I think that'd be still kind of neat. To where, like, well, you're dealing with a lot of characters from other Final Fantasy games and stuff like that, yeah? But here, like, they have voices, and, like, they're animated like chibi dolls, and, like, you're seeing, like, these nice set pieces and stuff like that. So what I was thinking was that, oh, cool, so with these gems, I'll be able to, like, relive or experience events from those characters' games or stuff like that. Like, pivotal moments in their lives. But here, like, they'll have their voice actors, like, their chibi doll rigs, and their, like, environmental setups. And I was thinking, yeah, that seems cool. Like, you know, ways to, like, learn even more, like, about these characters and stuff like that. You know, experience them for who they are. But apparently that doesn't really seem to be the case. Or at least, like, out of all of the intervention missions, like, yeah, that's what these are called, right? Intervention missions?
Yeah.
Yeah. So far out of all the, like, the intervention missions that, like, I have gone on, they don't seem to have been, like, direct references to anybody's game in particular. Like, they've all just been scenarios, like, so while Lon and Rain were doing this, this happened in Grimoire one day. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that. I was going to give an example, but an example would have spoiled who you'd run into. Which I think that's kind of somewhat of, like, the fun of this game. You know, just who are you going to run into?
Well, it's not as impressive as Kingdom Hearts, because you really don't know who's going to be in the game unless you spoiled that for yourself. It's like, oh no, Jack Sparrow's going to be in here. It's like, how do you know? Pirates of the Caribbean. It's in there. They already talked about it. Open your brain and use your mind.
I thought you were talking from, like, a Final Fantasy perspective.
No, because wasn't that the tagline for Kingdom Hearts 1?
Uh,
You never know who you run into next.
oh, yeah, right.
That special important thing that meant nothing. I'm kidding. A literally funny fast motion. I've gotten a critical suddenly on that kind of guy.
So, did I ever tell you that my main reason for getting Kingdom Hearts was because, like, I heard that Final Fantasy was going to be in there?
Dude, who wouldn't have gotten it for that? That's what everybody thought was cool. It's like, oh, we haven't seen Final Fantasy in big, all 3D models yet. Like, the closest we had was, why did that miss? The closest we had was whatever the hell was the last game before that. And Titus wasn't in there, but we already got an awesome 3D him. So the best thing was better 3D Cloud and even better 3D Squall, except it was Leon. As if it's a different character.
Well, he is younger, maybe. Well, like, you know, I cared nothing about the whole Disney crossover. Like, I couldn't care less the fact that, like, you know, Mickey and crew were involved. But the fact that I heard, like, I get to meet up with my old Final Fantasy friends from, like, days gone by, it was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna get in on that.
Apparently this guy isn't dead, but I've stopped him. But he's not appearing on the thing. Should I attack him? Can I attack? I can't. Okay. He's just defeated.
Yeah. Or to where, like, nowadays, like, I like the Kingdom Hearts games so much for what they are that I'm just kind of wondering, if you dropped the Disney elements and made a Final Fantasy element, you think it'd still be a good game on its own?
Probably.
Because, like, I feel like it has so much going on its own now that you don't really need those things anymore. Although, like, there is one thing that I am kind of, like, really curious about. Yeah, I should probably be having, like, them heal. Yeah, like, the one thing I'm really curious about is, are they going to integrate Star Wars? Because they can do it. They have the rights. They can access it.
Yeah, well, they can also do Marvel.
Yeah, they can also do Marvel. Oh,
Gotcha.
well, no, wait. Yeah, that's why Big Hero 6 is in there.
Oh, that's right, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, like saying, hey, like, you know, check this out. Big Hero 6 is going to be in the next Kingdom Hearts. And it takes place after the movie.
Okay, so we won that battle. I thought I might die, actually, because it was getting pretty bad, and I was running out of Wobble Stoppers. I only have 2.
Yeah, but you know, another way is to just simply unstack and then restack as soon as you can.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was how quickly you could
Well,
stop
now
it.
I shall remind you.
Alright.
You have been reminded. Oh, goblins.
Yeah.
A mirage that travels in numbers, has a nasty set of gnashers, but rarely attacks by biting. After all, goblin punching is the way more satisfying.
It is way more satisfying, but you said it like
No,
Tama.
is the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said it like Tama, you freaking nature! The Goblin Guard from the Goblin to, I'm going to say the Goblin King, because I have no idea.
It's really amusing to me how close you are in that regard.
Goblin Knights. Goblin Gods. It's a Godblin. I'd say I already named one Gobby, right?
Yep.
So you are a Garbanzo bean. You're Gobbo. And at some point, it's just like, maybe we should stop letting Lon name the monsters. Like, yo, and your name is Jimmy, and you're Paliper. It's like, can't call it that. And I think I'll leave you with Serafi. I have the better one already. It's got fire. Which means it's double weak to water, but that means he's better at fire. I'm assuming a lot of
Can he
things.
sizzle?
Maybe? Alright.
I'm glad that Her Highness is absent. The last thing I want is for her to be abducted again. Again? But when has she ever been taken before? And it's odd. While battling that Federation soldier, it felt as though some divine force was guiding my hand to victory. Oh yes, I am far, far more tired than I thought.
Now that brought up a bunch of questions to me, which I found out were pointless.
What just happened?
Whoa! We've still got the Prismarium! When we do that, what does the other person experience?
Even time must bend to the whims of fantasy. This place is power. Here, dreams and reality and time all touch. All that was, and all that is, and all that will be. From here you changed history. You don't have to worry. The souls you help are not able to see you. And yet, everything that you accomplish on their behalf becomes something that they accomplish. So if you come here, fight someone's battle for them, and emerge victorious. What they see is the same battle won the same way, but by their own hand.
Confusing.
That is totally confusing, but wow! So we get to help a bunch of people out, and we get to keep all the Prismariums we find? There's like no downsides at all!
Seems that way. But in a way, there is a downside. With that much power, we could do as much harm as we do good. This room of hers affects the destinies of so many. Which makes her what exactly? Is she like Anna Crow? A god?
I wouldn't say I'm a god, in the sense you're thinking of.
Huh?
But if you misuse this power, you might not like the consequences.
Consequences?
Me and him? Is it her? Well, our fates have entwined. So now that the two of you have made it to this place, I suppose she'd want me to share a little of this power over time and fantasy.
won't mess around. I promise.
Good.
Vaughn just agreeing. So go ahead and save the game.
The power of fantasy. The power
Yeah.
of light.
So one thing I was thinking about, what would happen if I went in and lost a battle on purpose?
Oh, I'm
Would that
dead.
yeah, would that cause Warrior of Light to be defeated and the princess gets kidnapped or something like that? You can go over restock on items now if you wish. You still have more stuff to do in that room.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, there's nothing left in there. I killed the one thing.
Do you think more stuff doesn't open up as you progress?
Hell no, not until I do the story.
Ah.
The best is yet in store. Might even be in my store. Welcome to the Chocolate Mart.
Right. So, I went in there and I lost a fight on purpose. It just asked me, do you want to try again? So, yeah, there is no way to screw up time by just, losing on purpose and seeing what happens.
I just realized it's a bad idea to buy one of those.
Buy what?
A Phoenix Down.
Ah.
I used 2 already, but that would be a bad idea to buy it there. I could buy a wobble stopper.
No, yeah, but just remember, you can just, unstack and restack.
Yeah. Now that I know that, I just have to waste 2 turns doing that.
Right, and, one thing I was wondering is, when Warrior of Light was talking, I was like, I didn't want the princess to get kidnapped again. Wait, again? When did she get kidnapped from the first time? And I was thinking that, oh, shoot, even though I changed history, the ripples of history remain. Maybe she did get kidnapped and stuff went horrible. And no, I was just overthinking it. He was just making references to game number 1 in which she got kidnapped because he is the carrier of the old soul. It's nothing as grandiose like what I was thinking.
That's what I thought it was already in the first place. I was like, he's talking about when Garland kidnapped her that one time and then they beat him up.
You here to manage your prisoners?
Ah, so what you getting from here?
I'm not sure. Why did I come here? Oops.
Okay.
Well, I guess I don't need this dingy dingo. No, wait. No, I already had this goblin. Never mind. I keep thinking he's wearing a fireman hat. I mean, it's pretty ironically enough, being a fire goblin. What's the secret here again, between here?
Dang it, still. Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, it's secret.
Really? You're gonna do that to him, game?
Uh-huh.
Oh, god dang it, game. Okay, well, go back in and, save your game again, because you actually bought some stuff, yeah?
Yeah, I bought, a thing.
Yeah, we're gonna do a thing. To where it's yeah. Well, actually, it may be to your interest, because, you legit really like Warrior of Light, right?
Yeah.
Well, go to her, the girl who forgot her name.
Need something?
Mm-hmm.
What now?
Well, just check out Intervene real quick.
Whose soul will you touch?
Huh.
Where art thou, Smoochy Poo?
That's weird. There should have been another extra mission. Oh, dang it. It's because I'm not going online with this account, is it?
Oh.
There should be a mission where you help Enocro, do something with Alexander. But it's not procting. Well, you wouldn't even be able to go to it anyways.
What now?
So anyways, as you can see, you have 3 armor gems, but everything costs about 2. Trading in armor gems? Yeah, trading in armor gems.
Which champion would you like to awaken?
Okay. Now, just buy Warrior of Light's champion medal.
Also, that was a trumpet.
What's this stuff about invoking champions?
With invocation, you can call upon the mediums you've met for help. And then they will fight alongside you in the field of battle.
Dude, what? Really?
Really? The catch is, you can only invoke their power for a very limited time. Basically, they pop right in and whoosh right back out.
Pop. Push. Got it. All the same, the fact that we can invoke them at all, it sounds pretty useful.
Yeah, it'll make collecting mirages way easier.
Alright, but there are restrictions. First, not all mediums are champions. They must awaken to their true potential before you can invoke them. Furthermore, some champions awaken in stages, and each to their own abilities. You'll need armor gems to awaken them, and you'll want to put some thought into who you're going to invoke, and at what time for that matter.
Yeah.
And invoking isn't free. You have to bend all kinds of divine rules to pull it off, which means more compensation.
And I guess we can't pay in Arma gems?
Not the gems. Use those here to awaken champions. To invoke, you'll have to store up a different kind of tender. Why don't you think of it as a kind of gauge? When you have enough champion points, you can invoke them.
Oh, that's super easy to understand. So, how do we go about storing champion points then?
Wear down your souls.
Huh?
To put it simply, the gauge fills when you're hurt, and when you defeat mirages.
Right. Okay. So basically all we have to do is keep fighting.
Correct.
Oh, I won't overthink it.
Oh, one thing. Many champions can be found across Grimoire, but you will only be able to call upon 3 of them at any given time. Think carefully about the situation, and choose the champion suited to the task at hand.
But why?
It takes a lot of connecting the dots to make sure they can reach you. Unfortunately, 3 is the most that I can handle. But if you're willing to offer up your souls as additional portals, then I could arrange something.
I am pretty sure there's no way that can be good, so we'll pass.
I don't know, Lon looked like he was considering it. Mediums and champions. Among Grimoire's denizens, there are a select few born with the potential to become powerful heroes. With the right stimuli, these mediums learn to channel their power and awaken as Grimoire's greatest defenders, the champions. Now that Cornelia's... Wait, am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Now that Cornelia's brigade captain has awakened as the Warrior of Light, it's safe to say he must have been one such medium.
So we turn off this glowing light thing?
If you have the Warrior of Light's champion medal, you can invoke his power and summon him to your side in battle. You never know who's really a medium in disguise, but as long as you treat the folks you meet right, their powers are sure to come to light.
I'm sorry, it's just... I wondered how they could try to hide these mediums as well as him. Like, I hear his voice, so I was like, well, you weren't here before, and I recognize your voice actor, so... Like, they're going to stretch it pretty hard to hide anybody else, because everybody else doesn't usually need to wear a full suit of armor, especially somebody from Seed. That one's going to be super obvious to figure them out.
Unless they're, disguised as an Galbadian soldier trying to infiltrate. You never know.
That would be a pretty
I mean,
good
it's not like
disguise.
that's happened before. Or has it?
I guess that means Claude's going to be in drag, and then we're like, oh, well, are we sure that's him? Oh no, it looks too pretty to be Cloud.
Champion medals. To obtain new champion medals, visit the tea room on the other side of the storage door in Ninewood Hills.
Strange door.
Oh, strange door in Ninewood Hills. There you can trade in armor gems for new medals. Armor gems turn up in a variety of places, but only ever so rarely. Think carefully before spending them. Yeah, this is, next thing. You can carry up to 3 champion medals into battle. Use the game menu to select which champions you want in your corner. The champion gauge. The champion gauge determines whether or not you can invoke champions in battle. The gauge fills up when you fight to a maximum of 3 stars. Keep in mind each champion requires a different number of stars to summon. At first, summoning a champion across Grimoire appears to be a miracle, an act of God. But didn't God tell you she wasn't helping? Perhaps there's a mechanism to this miracle. One that requires paying a great price. So that almost gives me the impression that Anna is not writing these. Next.
Guess that's it.
Okay.
Whoops.
So then, let's see.
Looks like we actually might be out of time anyway.
Nope, not yet. Okay, so then go to, menu. Okay, then go to your champion medals. And this is where you set them up.
The silhouette for the medals reminds me of the wonderful emblem. Like, is the circle with the W.
Right, and here you can put Warrior of Light with his special move Oversoul.
Wonder why the only guys I have are white-haired dudes. Inflict neutral physical damage, bypass defense, also bestows defense to all allies.
And then set up another person. the person from the Day 1 DLC that I got. He unleashes Supernova, inflict neutral physical damage, bypasses defense, also bestows strength up to all allies.
Neat.
And it only costs 1 star. Okay, so then, now that you did that, get out of there. And now, something that I want to point out that you can do when you get a champion medal.
Alright.
You can change your battle music.
Oh.
For example, go to Config.
Alright.
Go down to battle theme. Yeah, if you go right and play sample. So that's the normal thing that usually plays whenever you get into a fight. But if you go right again, then you can use this theme. Will play every time you fight.
This sounds very unfamiliar.
What, you don't recognize it?
Does sound like the original battle theme from the first game.
I don't know about that. It's just I do know that this sounds very similar to what we play whenever you fought Warrior of Light.
When I fought Warrior of Light?
In Dissidia.
Well, I barely remember a lot of the music on there. Other than ones I've heard
Hold on.
before.
Warrior of Light is your favorite character, and you don't remember his theme when he fought.
It never played a theme whenever people fought. I just chose the music and fought them.
What?
I'm more familiar with songs I already knew before that game, and therefore played them there.
I'm pretty sure it played a character's theme whenever you fought them.
I don't remember if there was an auto option. I never used it, unlike in BlazBlue, where I usually do use auto.
Okay, so yeah.
I barely recognize it. It sounds way different than it did in Dissidia.
Oh yeah, they totally remixed all the musics. Some really not for the greatest.
That's already making me worried about Final Fantasy VIII, because I like that battle music. I liked it when it played that one time that I played Final Fantasy Explorers, and then I got sad after that. Because I was like, wow, I can't believe it's the only part of the game I've liked so far, and it doesn't feel worth it to keep playing besides that. Yes, me playing a Squall for a little bit, and that theme playing at my back as I'm kicking some ass. So it's like, oh, it's over.
What's Final Fantasy Explorers?
Isn't that what that one weird Monster Hunter-like game is called that I really didn't like? But you, love it to death. It's for the 3DS.
Oh, that game!
Did you forget it existed? That makes me feel worried now for you. You seem to like it so much, and then you just... I'll leave that on for now for a theme.
Well, it's not going to matter in a bit.
Why?
Okay, so get into a fight. Basically, talk to her.
I'm taking a break now. What now?
Intervene.
Who's solely?
And, you can replay intervention missions. So...
Does it cost 0? Oh, I didn't get my rewards from before.
Oh, okay, we're going to have to remember that. So anyways, girl forgot her name. Yeah, play it. And then whenever you play this mission and beat it again, you can always get, a free ether.
Cool.
Okay. So then here's something I always found handy. Options. Wait, is it options? Okay, yeah. Skip scene. Yes. Was it always this simple? Anyways, fast forward. So yeah, it skipped dialogue, but anyways, you're here to wreck stuff.
Hey,
so that you're able to summon champions. Specifically, Warrior of Light.
But I don't have any stars.
Well, rumble it up a little with the enemies.
Okay, well you made it sound like I need to do it now.
Yeah. I would just normally attack them. Don't super attack them. This way they'll stay alive long enough to, do damage to you in order to help build up that stuff.
Yeah. Sure is way too many noises going on. I'm trying to end this video.
Yeah. Well, I only blame you for bringing attention to them. And I was gonna carefully mask them out thanks to my video editing skills, but no, Ray, no!
It's gonna be hard when it's happening while we're talking, man. Alright, now I have one. Kill them, Warrior Lights. I am the Warrior of Light. Yes, we get it. Just kill them. I'm sorry. I'm throwing my nightly attitude to announce myself.
I will banish this darkness once and for all.
Look at this pre-rendered cinematic. At least it looks like one. Ooh. Oh, that was just him leaving.
Yeah, I thought something special was gonna happen.
Well, so much for that.
Alright, well, you can build up Sephiroth to show that, and then like we'll just like end the video there. But anyways, the reason I bring up, hey, check this out, hey, you get this music, is because armor gems in the beginning are going to be a bit tough to come by. You could choose to not buy certain medals, but we could do like a temporary, you know, let's save, buy them, see what they do, but then get our gems back, so like we can see more of the intervention quest, because those usually give out better rewards. I mean, like there are certain characters I like, but it's just those interventions are just so darn handy, like to be able to use and go to for items and experiences. Monsters.
I feel like I should have got more experience from this fight, because, oh, I'm dying here. Quick, everybody. Freak outs.
Quick, everybody. Abandon ship!
Okay, that's why the stacking works. I forgot that everybody that was part of that group can just stack back up. And they can usually get a turn before everything gets bad.
Yeah. But yeah, like that's gonna be like the general idea, like going forward, to where like even if like you think like nah, I don't want them, at least we showed them off and things like that, so that in the future if we, well, actually like yeah, in the future like you'll be able to like go to a dungeon and just rack up armor gems, so like they shouldn't be a problem to come across. Hopefully. Yeah. Unless you want to go to like the, oh no, wait, this doesn't go online, so you can't go to the arena.
We could try doing that off camera if that's a problem.
I guess. It's just this account I don't particularly want to go like online with.
Yeah.
But, and if we must for the playthrough, then playthrough cancelled, we're done.
Okay, so I'm having a problem here. That's the gauge, and that's all it's filled up. Was it already almost filled when I started or something?
I have no idea.
Okay, because it's taking forever to fill up again, it feels like.
Oh, well, like, you know, I would just, oh, knocked down.
I wasn't expecting that so instantly.
And
they lost all their health.
Okay.
Well,
maybe it will help move things along if one of them dies. You know, great anguish? Anguish? Huh? Is that working for you, Lon?
No.
Ah.
Do your best. Do it every day.
Okay. Well, I guess this is taking a bit. So in that case, you want to call it there and like show the Sephiroth medal next time?
Sure.
Well, in that case, we'll catch everyone in the next episode.
Bye, everybody.